Hi, in this video, I'll be guiding you on how to compile Aseprite, popular pixel art software. So, just to give a brief overview of the steps, first we'll be downloading Xcode and initializing it. Then we would install Homebrew if you do not already have it. Then we would install Aseprite's dependencies, CMake and Ninja. Then we would also install Python version 2. While attempting to install Aseprite, I came across an individual who noted that the software was misbehaving with the Python 3 point version. So I don't know if that has been sorted out, but I used the Python 2 point version and it worked. Then after that, we'll download the Aseprite source code, download Skia, would then compile it to get the executable. And once we do that, we would then bundle it into an app. All right, so the first step is to download Xcode. So you simply need to go to the Apple App Store and search for Xcode. Once you do that, you would click on it and select Get. It may take a little bit of time to download as the file size is about 13 gig, but once it is downloaded, you would need to accept the terms and conditions, right? So once you have it installed, you can impute this command as sudo xcode build hyphen license, right? I also installed the Xcode command line tools. You can use this code here, Xcode um, hyphen select, then double slash install to install the Xcode command line tools. So that's it for the first step. The second step is to install Brew if you do not already have Brew, right? So if you do not already have Brew, you simply copy the code in the Homebrew official website, which is brew.sh. You copy it, you go to your terminal, and you impute it. I already have Homebrew, so I'm not going to go through with that, right? So after you install Homebrew, we want to install Aseprite dependencies, which is CMake and Ninja. You can do that in any order. You will just go brew install CMake, you enter, and after it has done that, you do the same thing, brew install Ninja. I've already installed these two dependencies. So once you do that, the next step would be to install Python 2. So you can go to python.org, right? Once you go to python.org, simply click on downloads, then on Mac OS. Once you do that, it will take you to this page. You simply click on this, the latest Python 2 release. Once you click on it, it will download the .dmg file. Once you download it, you install it. And to check if the Python version has been successfully installed, you simply run this code, Python version, and it would let you know that, okay, this has already been installed. So after installing the Python version, we want to download the Aseprite source code. The links we are going to be using as our guides, they will be shared in this description video. So this is the official Aseprite install guide, right? So we want to currently get the Aseprite source code into where we are going to be installing the software. So as you can see, you can either download the zip or you can clone the repository and its submodules using this command. So click on this code and come to your terminal app and run it. It would clone the repository into the directory where you want it to be cloned into. So this may take a little bit of time. I'm going to pause the video and resume when the installation is complete. All right, a sprite has been successfully cloned. So the next thing we're going to do is to download Scare. In the installation guide, we have a link you can use to install Skia, click on this pre-built packages available. Yes. So if you are using a Mac OS M1 and all of that, you can use ARM 64. But if you're using an Intel Mac, you go with x64. So this was what I went with. So you simply click on this and it will download. So you move that to the folder where you want to work. I moved mine here, and once you've done that, you simply extract it, and it would give you this once you've extracted it. So the next step after that is to then compile. So here, we're going to go to the instructions. So we're going to go to the compile instructions. There are two codes you can use. One is for the ARM 64 and all of that Mac, and so this is the instruction. This is the code you use to run that, while the other is for the Intel Mac, right? So I'm using an Intel Mac, so this is what I'm going to use. So you can simply, copy all of this and paste it into the terminal. However, there are some things you have to take note of. The OS X deployment target, that should be your OS version. Mine is 12.3, right? Mine is 12.3, so I would have to edit that. And also this dollar ohm slash depth slash scare, it should be the location that you extracted the scare folder into. Is that all right? Yes. So we're just going to copy this, and after we copy that, we're going to make the edits in terminals. I'm just going to clear this, and yes. So let's make the edits. I'm using 12.3, 12.3, and I have to change everywhere. There are three places we have to change here with the dollar pound ohm slash depth slash scare. So it's gonna go documents scare. So you have to do this for all of them. The last one, documents up and scare. All right. Yes. So just trying to go through this with my eyes. All right. It looks good. Don't think there's any error. If there's any error, it will let us know. So once you've done that, just click on enter and it will start running. So if everything is all right, it's just gonna go through all of this process, and um, it should create an executable for us, which will be in the build folder. So I'm just going to let this run. Once it's finished running, then we'll continue. Okay, so it's successfully compiled. So we are going to go to the build folder, then we are going to go to the bin, and yes, so we have the Unix executable file. When you double click on it, tada! So it's working, right? So it's actually working. So the software has been compiled. So it just remains the last step because it's a Unix executable and we want it to be like a .app file. So that will be the last step. For this step, we're going to follow the we're going to use this tutorial, it's going to utilize a trial version. So you will need to follow these instructions. However, you would most likely need to make some changes here because it's this particular um, instructions are a little bit dated. So the first thing we want to do is we want to create a new directory called bundle. We enter into the bundle, then you just simply follow the instructions. However, you would have to change this um, the Aseprite, trial version, because it's a different trial version, right? So let's do this. So let's just go to the my home and say, going to- let me just copy this instead of so yeah. So make that bundle and enter into it and bundle. So let's go to the Aseprite site. Let's go to the trial version. So if you look here, the current trial version here says version 1.2.35. However, what is here is 1.2.7. So there is no need to download the trial version. This will do that automatically for you, right? The thing you just need to note is that the trial version we want is the latest trial version, which is version 1.2.35. So we have to change it from 1.2.27 to 1.2.35. So it's going to download, and after it downloads, we just follow on with the instruction. All right, it's been downloaded. So we are going to mount it now, right? Just go ahead with the instructions. I'm sorry. So we just need to update the file version. Don't have this file. You have this. All right. So space and all right. So just need to continue. Continue. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we have to point this to the directory where we installed Aseprite, right? So just going to do this as home. It's- yeah, that worked. Just continue, and here we have to point the first part of the directory where we installed or compiled Aseprite rather. Just need to take note of these directories. I think that's those were one of the places I had errors. All right, so that's it. If you've done that, you just go to where you created a bundle, which is here, and that's it. This is Aseprite. So you simply move this to your applications, and now you have the Aseprite. You can um, click on it, yeah. So you can create your pixel art. Let's say 32 by 32. Let's say grayscale. So just going to write. Let me just write. Yeah. This is not yeah. Yay. Okay. Ouch. I had to recreate it. Alright. Yay. Alright. And you are able to save this. No, where's the save? Okay. You're able to save it as um okay, that's where you want it to be saved. So let's say you want it to be saved. Let's just use the same bundle, and we're just gonna say yay. So you want to save it as an Aseprite file or Ace, whichever one. Okay, and you can go to our file explorer. All right, so this is it. It's here, right here. You can save your files, and that's it. We've successfully compiled Aseprite. Congratulations.